I've been doing late night food delivery for about 3 years now, mostly between 9 p.m. and 4 a.m. The pay is better, fewer cars on the road, and honestly, I prefer working when everything's quiet. But there are nights that remind you why people don't like being out that late. This happened around 2:15 a.m. I got an order for a small apartment complex on the edge of town. Nothing unusual, just one burger combo and a drink. The name on the order was Daniel. The instructions said, "Leave it door, don't knock." Pretty standard. When I pulled up, the place already felt off. No lights on in most of the building. The parking lot was nearly empty except for one car with its headlights off, but I could swear someone was inside. I grabbed the food and headed up to the second floor. Apartment 3B was at the end of a narrow hallway. As I walked toward it, I noticed something strange. Every other apartment had some kind of noise. TV, fan, footsteps, something. But near 3B, dead silent, like the sound just stopped. I placed the bag outside the door and took a photo for the app. That's when I heard it, a whisper, right behind the door. Not loud, not clear, just something moving like someone speaking under their breath. I froze. I checked the order again. "Leave it door, don't knock." "Yeah, no problem." I turned to leave and the door suddenly creaked open a few inches. No chain, no lock, just slowly opening. I stepped back immediately. Delivery? I said. No answer. The door stopped moving, just slightly open now. I could see inside, but barely. It was completely dark. Then I noticed something that made my stomach drop. There was no light anywhere inside the apartment, but I could see movement deeper in the darkness, like someone standing there, watching. I backed away and said, "I'm just gonna leave it here, okay?" Still no response. I didn't wait. I walked fast back down the hallway. But as I reached the stairs, my phone buzzed. The app showed a message from the customer. "Wrong apartment." I stopped. I looked back down the hallway toward 3B. Then another message came in. "I'm outside." My heart started racing. I turned slowly and saw a man standing at the entrance of the building, waving at me, holding his phone. "Hey, delivery for Daniel?" he called out. I walked toward him carefully. "Yeah, apartment 3B, right?" He frowned. "I don't live here." "What?" "I'm in building C. I've been waiting outside for like 10 minutes. I showed him the app. Same name, same order, wrong building. I handed him the food, but something wasn't right. "Did you message me just now?" I asked. He shook his head. "No, I didn't send anything." I slowly turned back toward building B. Second floor. Apartment 3B. The door was now fully open, and from where I stood, I could see that there was no furniture inside at all, just an empty, dark room. I never went back to that complex again. I used to do deliveries in a rural area just outside the city. Long roads, no streetlights, houses spread miles apart. At night, it gets really dark out there. This happened on my last shift before I quit. It was around 3:40 a.m. when I got the order. The address was off Route 17, deep into a wooded area. The total payout was high, which usually means one thing: long drive. I almost declined it, but I didn't. Big mistake. The GPS took me down a narrow dirt road surrounded by trees. No houses, no lights, just darkness in my headlights. After about 10 minutes, I finally saw a house, if you could even call it that. It looked abandoned, paint peeling, windows cracked, no lights on. I checked the app again. This was the place. The instructions said, "Bring the back door." Yeah, no. I was already uneasy, so I grabbed the food but stayed near my car. I called the customer. No answer. I was about to leave the order near the front door when my phone buzzed. A message: "I can see you. Come to the back." I looked up at the house. Every window was dark. There was no way anyone could see me, unless they were outside. I quickly turned around, scanning the trees. Nothing, just silence. Then another message: "Don't leave, I'm hungry." That didn't sound normal. At this point, I should have just left, but I didn't. I walked slowly along the side of the house toward the backyard. Each step felt wrong. The ground was wet like it had rained earlier. My shoes were making soft, sticky sounds. When I reached the back, I saw a dim light coming from a small shed. Not the house, the shed. The door was slightly open, and I could hear something inside. A low, dragging sound, like something being pulled across the floor. My phone buzzed again. "Come in." That was it. I dropped the food right there and started backing away. That's when the shed door slammed open, hard. I didn't wait to see what came out. I ran, got in my car, locked the doors, As I started the engine, I saw movement in my rearview mirror. Something tall, standing near the shed, watching me. I drove off faster than I ever have in my life. About 5 minutes later, my phone rang. It was the customer. I hesitated, then answered. A normal voice said, "Hey, are you close? I think the GPS took you the wrong way. My house is near the main road." I felt my chest tighten. What? Yeah, Route 17, but near the gas station. People always mess it up. I didn't say anything for a few seconds. Then I asked, "Did you message me to go to the back?" Message? No. I've been waiting here the whole time. I looked at the app. The address had changed, completely different location. I ended the call, canceled the order, and drove straight home. I never worked another night shift after that.